What's going on, guys? This is Snoop603 and Fake Thriller from Shustybang, and today we're bringing you our final Battlefield 3 weapon review. Before we get into it, we just want to say thank you to everyone that showed us support on these videos, and for the success that we found through them. More importantly, we want to remind you all that yes, we are going to continue doing these reviews for Battlefield 4 when it comes out. And today we're going to give you a preview of the revamped editing we have planned for the new reviews. And yes, we know that at this point in the life cycle of Battlefield 3, weapon reviews are awfully redundant. However, as a thank you to our awesome subscribers who helped us out with winning some awesome prizes, we're fulfilling our promise to finish our weapon reviews as a thank you to them. For today's review, we're looking at the M4.
A little bit of weapon info on the M4. The place of origin is the United States of America. The magazine capacity is 30 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. The rate of fire is 800 rounds per minute, but that pertains to the fully automatic variant, the M4A1. The reload time is 1.85 seconds if you leave a bullet chambered, or 2.48 seconds if you run the magazine completely dry. The M4 is burst fire only, and the damage for the M4 is 25 hit points at 8 meters, and it trails down to a minimum of 14.3 hit points at 50 meters.
I'm going to keep this last review short and sweet, not because it's the last one we're doing for Battlefield 3, but because honestly there's very little to say about the M4. The M4 is a variant of the M4A1, with the difference being that it only shoots in burst fire, or semi-auto. Other than that, its statistics are identical to that of the M4A1. Comparing the M4 to all of the other burst fire weapons available in Battlefield 3, I rate this one as the worst of them all. Yes, I know I originally gave the N94 a 1 out of 5, but I regraded it in a follow-up review to give it a 4 out of 5, and even now I think it's a 5 out of 5, but I digress. What stands out most about the M4 is that it jams very easily. Fire too fast with any burst gun in Battlefield 3 and you will end up having it jam on you. Some guns are more forgiving than others, like the AN94, but the M4 is incredibly bad when it comes to jamming. At mid to long range with a heavy barrel, the M4 performs really well. It has a quick reload time and the recoil is manageable, so slow, measured, high accuracy shots is really what you want to do. The moment you start to rush your shots, say at like a close range target, then you'll find yourself wishing you had used a Gart gun instead. Maybe slower and less powerful, but at least it won't jam on you. All in all, the M4 is like any other burst gun, just a lot less forgiving. Personally, I don't see the point in using it at all when you can just use the M4A1 and burst that, but never have to worry about it jamming on you. I'm going to give the M4 a 3 out of 5. While the jamming issue is a known problem, and it is a big problem, I can't take credit away from where it excels in other areas. The reload time is faster than average. It's actually the fastest reload time if you have at least one bullet chambered in all of the engineer weapons, and as is the max fire rate, slightly better than average. If you can master the firing speed, it can serve you very well, but honestly, there are other lesser used weapons you would find more enjoyable than the M4.
One of the most important things in a game like Battlefield 3 is flexibility. One moment you may be defending an MCOM, the next you may have to jump into a tank and provide gunner support for your team. The most efficient classes support any role you may need to fill in the blink of an eye. Unfortunately, this is where I find the M4 falling a bit flat. Due to its burst-only firing type, I feel quite uncomfortable moving into close range of the enemy. The burst firing is great for medium-distance shots from an advantageous position. However, when you're in close and need to get out as many bullets as possible to down your opponent, the M4 can't keep up with even the slowest full auto weapons. On top of that, the engineer class in general has a lower damage output, making kills take one extra burst at certain distances that the assault class's burst rifle counterparts wouldn't. All in all, I'm giving the M4 a 2 out of 5. When you can simply choose to manually burst fire the M4A1, it's best to leave the burst fire to the assault class and pick up a full auto engineer weapon like the MTAR or the A91.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up our very last and final Battlefield 3 weapon review. We hope you enjoyed not only this one, but the entire series from start to finish. Overall, the M4 has earned 2.5 out of 5 stars.
So guys, we hope you enjoyed the preview of what our Battlefield 4 weapon reviews might look like. If you want to see more of our Battlefield 3 weapon reviews, there will be a link in the description that will take you to the entire playlist.